these are not in any order. I just plucked them. I have a resource shelf on my bookcase downstairs. So I just plucked them off. These are my absolute favorite books of all time for reference. And we'll go with the first one. Anything by Michael Newton. We have Destiny of Souls. He also did Journey of Souls. Journey of Souls, yeah, was the first book. Destiny of Souls is the second book, and it's old and it's underlined, and you should see the first one. It's even more underlined and highlighted, and it's great. I mean, when you read it, obviously with every resource there is, you don't want to take everything at face value. You want to make sure that it resonates with you. And you know, this by far does. I really enjoy learning about it, and it came to me at a place in my life where I really needed to connect with something. I really needed some information that validated how I was feeling about my soul and where I came from and all that stuff. So I highly recommend this if you're just looking for a little more anchor to this world of like, okay, oh my God, somebody else gets it. So, and he does his work through hypnosis and regression. And so if any of you like that, like there were some great reincarnation books done like that. If you like that, you'll definitely like this. So that was number one. Number two, the Crystal Bible. Now, Melody also has a great crystal book and mineral book, but this one I like it because it's small and it has color pictures, and I'm a very visual person. So, like, it's just great. It's really easy to read. If a stone has different colors, it will go through all the meanings of the different colors and what they're used for healing. And it'll show you the different shapes that it can come in, like the tumbled or raw. And it's just really great. And it has sections for crystal shapes in the back. I think it has healing grid configurations and, yeah, correspondences and, like, what stones are good for what body parts. It's really an amazing resource. And so Judy Hall, The Crystal Bible, A Definitive Guide to Crystals. Very excellent stuff here. Okay, next, this one I just read this about a year ago, either for my birthday or Christmas this year. I don't know, I had it on my wish list and my dad got it for me. And, you know, even me, sometimes when I see books like called Soul Mastery with, you know, not the best cover in the world, I prejudge them and I'm like, maybe it's gonna be a little out there. But you can't really do that. At least I couldn't. Something definitely drew me to this book, and it's one of the best books I've ever read. It's all about the origin of your soul and what star system or planet or universe you come from. But it's more than that. It has like little vignettes and chapters on different things like intuition and the archangel realms and defining what those are and how they work and who they work with. And in the beginning, it has like all of these introductions, I guess, to how humans remember their soul purpose and why we choose to come to Earth. The illusion of separation. It's like a primer on universal laws. And it's really, 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 really good. So Susan Taylor Shear, Soul Mastery, Accessing the Gifts of Your Soul. Really good. If you want to, again, it's sort of like connecting with your true being, you know, your soul's origin, when you find out where you come from, it's like an instant recognition. When you read about it, you'll know deep down, oh wow, that's totally me, you'll say. And I just lent this to a friend over the summer, and he had the same experience. And it's awesome. I really, really recommend it. So that's Soul Mastery. And all of these are available on Amazon. I'm pretty sure I got all of them there, except for a couple I got at my local metaphysical shop. And in Connecticut, right now, my friend just opened one. She used to own one called Hygeia in New Milford. Now she owns another one in New Milford on 202 called Enchanted. So go there, check out some of these books. I'm pretty sure that she has Journey of Souls, Destiny of Souls. I know she has the Crystal Bible. I'm sure she has Animal Speak, which is the next one. And anything other than that, you can always go online. So I think if I needed one book, just one, it would be this, Animal Speak. And it's not just because his last name is my last name. This is just, I mean, even with the internet, I really prefer looking at animals up in here, if it's in here, because it's just so thorough. I mean, he really thoroughly describes everything. I haven't read the whole book because there are just things that I haven't come across, like a panther. And I don't journey in the traditional sense to find my power animals and stuff. I really just, I go off intuition. Like elephants, I've been fascinated with my whole life, and I'm staring at a collection that I have right now. So obviously, I know about that. But I basically use it as when I notice an animal in nature. Like yesterday, I watched a buck, you know, a deer with the antlers. For those of you who don't know what a buck is. It's a male, and it was really cool. He was standing on the road. I live on a dirt road in the woods. He was standing on the road, and he knew I was there. I was in my car and everything. And then he jumped up 6 feet onto someone's property. So there was like, you know, the road here, retaining wall here, and then he jumped up, and it was just effortless, you know? And that was pretty amazing. And so then what would I do? I would look it up in here under deer, and there's this beautiful story in here about the Buddha giving his first talk in a deer den, or whatever they call it. It's really beautiful and really amazing. And basically, the deer is all about being led into new adventures. And I'm certainly always open to that. I love that. And obviously, there's more there. And you know, sometimes they'll surprise you, like how the skunk is about sensuality. It's great. Great. Just give you a little more information. Each animal and or insect and or reptile has the name, obviously, and the keynote, also the cycle of power, and then he gives you like the folklore about it and different traditions and what that would mean. So incredible, awesome, highly recommend. Animal Speak by Ted Andrews, and I believe he has a few editions. This one, you know, there's ones that contain more reptiles and more insects and things like that. Okay. Okay, we have 2 more. I promise I won't keep going on and on. Well, I'll get to this one now. Psychic Protection by Ted Andrews. You know, I have this, and I've had it since my huge burst open when I was a teenager, because I did deal with some of the things that I'm going to get to in a little while with this next question. I honestly didn't use anything specifically from this book, but I believe on a general in a general way, I picked things up from it. And so that's why I'm recommending it. It's a little ritually, it's a little heavy energetically, but if you're already in a low vibration and you feel like you're being attacked psychically, I believe this would be a good bridge for you to move on up, because it's going to be really hard for you to go from such a low state to a really high positive state where things don't bother you, where you're not afraid of things that are going on. So if you're in that place right now, I would get Psychic Protection by Teddy Andrews and just read it. You don't have to do anything in it. Just, let it inform you and lift your vibration simply through information. Okay, very good. Last one. So this one's a doozy. And I just got this one as well about a year ago. Subtle Energy, or The Subtle Body, an Encyclopedia of Your Energetic Anatomy by Cindy Dale. This has everything, absolutely everything. So I'll read the back. The first comprehensive, fully illustrated encyclopedia of human energetic anatomy explores the chakras, energy meridians, acupuncture, reflexology, intentional healing, Ayurveda, shiatsu, distant and hands-on healing, energy fields, sacred geometry, color and sound healing, magnetism, and more. And it really does. I mean, it is absolutely incredible. And I just got it to have around, like to brush up on everything and to learn everything, because I certainly don't know all of this. I mean, it's absolutely incredible. I reference it all the time now, and it's just fascinating. It goes into different cultures and what they believe and what they use for reference, and all the meridians, like all the points, reflexology points. I used that a couple weeks ago to help me with a problem. So, and I believe it was only about $25, and it's heavy and it's really, really long. It's 485 pages, so definitely worth the investment. It will be a constant friend to you. All right. That's it for the books.